turn 24 in less than 2 months, and typically this is around the time before my birthday when I start to get like freaked out about getting older and I get sort of sad. Since I was a kid, I've always related to Peter Pan in the sense that I just hate the idea of growing up and I just want to keep going on adventures and stay young forever. But last year, all of that changed for me. Before I turned 23 last year, I was so excited for my birthday because I finally feel like I'm aging into my era, like the era I'm supposed to be in. And I like to call that my Friends era because Friends is my all-time favorite TV show ever. I literally watch 3 to 4 to 5 episodes every single day while I'm getting ready in the morning or while I'm getting ready for bed. Friends is literally the definition of a comfort show for me. Like, it feels like my home. And the show starts with the youngest characters, Rachel and Monica, being like around 24 or 25. So the closer I get to those ages, the more at home I feel in my Friends era. So this year, turning 24 in 2 months, I am very excited to see what adventures this year brings. And I thought, what better way to celebrate my excitement about turning 24 than to make a list of 24 things that I want to do before I turn 24 in 2 months. Now, I'm not a competitive person. I just like to have fun and not have a lot of pressure on myself to be perfect. So this list includes little wins and little goals that I would love to accomplish by the time I turn 24, but that I'm not going to be mad at myself for not doing if I can't, you know? Because I'm very happy with where my life is right now. Like, I don't want it all to change. I just want to add some fun and get outside my comfort zone a little bit and, you know, just do it for the plot and romanticize my life. So I've got my list, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Number 1 is go see the Eras Tour movie. Now, I'm starting with the most recent thing that I want to do, considering the Eras Tour movie comes out in like 2 days from the time that I'm filming this, and I am so excited. I am a hardcore, long-time Swiftie. I love Taylor Swift so much, and I was so sad that I couldn't go see the Eras Tour this year, but I'm so excited about the movie, and I'm going to treat it like it's the real tour. So these next couple days, I'll be making friendship bracelets, which I'm so excited about because I've never done that before, and I don't actually know how to do that, so that might be a little chaotic because I'm super uncoordinated. I'm gonna dress up for the movie, a little, not a lot, because I'm not a huge fan of like getting all dressed up and fancy and putting on a bold costume very much, but I will dress in theme for the Reputation era because that is my all-time favorite Taylor Swift album and era. And I'm gonna go see the movie opening night, which is gonna be awesome, but I do get nervous around big crowds, so I'm kind of nervous about that. But I live in Arkansas, so I'm not expecting the crowd to be like totally massive for the movies, so I think I can handle it. I think it's gonna be great. Anyways, I'm so excited about the Eras Tour movie, and I think I'm gonna vlog the whole experience for my YouTube channel, so stay around for that. Goal number 2 is that I want to hit 200 total sales in my shop. If you didn't know me before now, I have an online shop that I just adore called We Could Be Heroes Designs, where I create merchandise inspired by the best quotes from some of my favorite TV shows and movies like Marvel, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Teen Wolf, Outer Banks, Heartstopper, and more. Right now I have had like 160 total orders in my shop, and I would just love to get to 200 total orders in my shop before I turn 24 in 2 months. Especially with Black Friday and Christmas coming up, hopefully I can make that goal. Number 3 is that I would love to read a few books over the next couple months. I love reading so much, and I always have, but it is so difficult for me, and I do not know why, but it has always been such a struggle since I was a kid, so naturally I don't read very much. So I would love to read a couple books before I turn 24, and hopefully that will get me back into reading so that when I am 24, reading will just come way more naturally to me, and I'll just read a bunch. I'm almost halfway through reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, the Hunger Games book, and I'm loving it so far. I might also try to read Percy Jackson before the TV series comes out, because that's going to be super cool. So let me know in the comments below if you have any book recommendations that are like actiony, dystopian type, fun books. Goal number 4 is to go to a pumpkin patch. Fall is my absolute favorite time of year. It is just so cozy and beautiful, and it feels amazing. So I would love to do some fall activities that I always think would be fun to do, but I never actually do them, like going to a pumpkin patch. Goal number 5 is to exercise 5 days a week, every week until I turn 24. So I have a chronic illness called POTS, which stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, which basically means that anytime I move, my heart rate skyrockets and my blood pressure plummets. This makes any basic exercise extremely difficult for me because if I push myself too much, I can get seizures or pass out. So don't get the wrong idea when I say that I want to exercise 5 days a week. By exercising, I mean like taking my dog on a quick walk or dancing in my room for 20 minutes. Like, I love the TV show Glee so much, and I know all the Glee dances, especially the ones that Brittany and Santana dance to. So just stuff like that, or like walking around my house for 30 minutes. So anything that gets me moving and that in the long run can help me condition my body to be able to move more. That's the goal. Number 6, I want to get my first UGC client. Lately, I've been working on becoming becoming a UGC creator, which stands for user generated content creator, which basically means that I could get brands as clients and make little mini commercials and ads for their products, which would be so perfect for me because I'm an actor and a model and I love making videos and I love talking to the camera and working with brands. So I at least want to try the UGC creator journey, and I really want to try to get my first client before I turn 24. Speaking of modeling and being in front of the camera, number 7 is that I would love to do a modeling photo shoot. I used to do modeling photo shoots all the time, and there are so many cool photographers near where I live that I would love to meet up with and do modeling photo shoots with, but I stopped doing that whenever everyone started social distancing a few years ago, so I haven't done it in such a long time, but I really want to do that. Goal number 8 is that I want to post 3 to 4 times every month on my other reaction YouTube channel. Like I said, I have a shop called We Could Be Heroes Designs, and that's also the name of my other YouTube channel, which is a reaction channel where I love to react to my favorite TV shows and movies. I have so much fun on that channel because watching movies and TV shows is like my main passion in life, so I really want to upload reaction videos consistently for the next 2 months and onward. I'll link my other YouTube channel, We Could Be Heroes Designs, in the link in the description below if you want to check that out. Number 9, I want to go on a picnic. Going on picnics has never really been my thing because of the bugs, and the heat from the sun really makes my chronic illness flare up and stuff, but picnics are so cute and I would love to go on one, especially now that it's fall and it's beautiful outside and it's such cool weather. I think going on a picnic would be really fun. Goal number 10 is to go to a craft fair. My town actually has the cutest craft fair every single year, and I used to go all the time as a kid, but I do not remember the last time I went, but they're having the craft fair in a couple weeks and it just sounds like such a cute fall thing to do in my small town this year, so I really want to go to the craft fair. Should I vlog it? That would be very cute. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Number 11 is to get my dog into dog training classes. I've been wanting to do this for so long and I've been putting it off for no reason at all, but my dog, whose name is Chandler Bing, if you're a Friends fan then you know, he was a stray for his entire life before we adopted him, and so he gets very, very nervous and scared and defensive around other dogs or squirrels or other animals. But he is the sweetest puppy in the whole world. I love him so much, so I would love to get him into dog training classes so that on our walks he can focus more on me and he won't be as scared and anxious. Goal number 12, I want to take a dance class. I love dancing so much, and I went to an art school when I was a kid and that's where I learned how to dance, and I used to dance all the time, but I stopped and lost track of that whenever my POTS got really bad, so I would love to just get out of my comfort zone and go to a beginner dance class just for fun, you know? Goal number 13, this is a big one. I want to get my shop back to my own website. I used to have my own website for We Could Be Heroes Designs, but there were complications, and so I just moved over to Etsy because I thought it would be easier, so that's where I am right now and I love it and it's great, but I really miss having my own website because then it's like, it's mine, you know, it's my brand, it's my world, I make the rules. Number 14 is painting pumpkins. I never do anything for Halloween, so I think it would be super fun if this year I painted pumpkins because it's super artsy, so cute, and it doesn't involve the mess of carving pumpkins, so I just think it'd be really cute. Goal number 15 before I turn 24 in 2 months is to learn how to cook a few vegetarian dinner recipes. I've wanted to go fully vegetarian for so long, but I just have no idea where to start, so I think I'm just gonna start with a few vegetarian dinner recipes and go from there. Like by the time I'm 24, I would love to know how to cook a few vegetarian recipes, so if you have any recommendations, let me know in the comments. Number 16 is go to an art museum. My town has the coolest art museum ever, and I've been a few times, but again, I get nervous around big crowds, so I haven't been there in a while, but I would just love to get outside of my comfort zone and take a little trip down there and see all the cool art. Goal number 17 is to practice my photography. I love photography so much, and I think I'm pretty decent at it. I think I'm okay at it, so I would love to do that more. Which is a part of number 18, I want to volunteer at my local animal shelter. There's an extremely cool animal shelter in my town called Best Friends, and I volunteered last year and took some photos of their adoptable pets, which was so fun, and I would love to do that again and just, you know, help out. Goal number 19 before I turn 24 in 2 months is to get my first brand deal. Whether it's on this channel or my We Could Be Heroes Designs reaction channel, I would love to get sponsored by a brand that I actually love and use all the time, so I am manifesting that before I turn 24. Goal number 20 is to go on a hike. Hiking is so extremely difficult for me because of my POTS, but I love it so much, and I go on nature walks all the time, but I haven't been on a proper real hike in a very long time. So I think that would be really fun to do, like go on a sunrise hike. Oh, and I can do a picnic on the sunrise hike. That would just be so fun. Goal number 21 is to journal more. I used to write all the time, like anything I could think of, like short stories, poems, vlogs, book ideas. I would write all the time, and I haven't done it in so long. So I think that writing is a huge part of releasing creative energy for me. So I would love to get back into journaling. Goal number 22 before I turn 24 in 2 months is to model my own designs more. For We Could Be Heroes Designs, I use a lot of flat lays and I do a lot of product photos, but I want to be in the photos a lot more because then it's just more personal. And especially if I get back to my own website, it'll just be a part of my own brand, and I really want to do that. Number 23, we're almost done. I want to go to a farmer's market. Living in Arkansas, there are so many cool farmer's markets here, and I would love to just get out and walk around and see everything, especially with the fall weather coming in. I think it'd be so beautiful and such a fun little adventure to have. And lastly, number 24 actually has something to do with my birthday. I would love to go out of town for my birthday. Going on a little road trip and doing a little birthday getaway would be so cute, especially because my birthday is a week away from Christmas. So big towns always have like Christmas lights and Christmas trees and decorations up. So I think getting out of town and seeing all that for my birthday would make it like really magical. So I would love to experience that. Okay, and that is my list of 24 things that I want to do before I turn 24 years old in a couple months. Like I said, I would love to do all of these things, but I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself to do all of them in case I miss a few. Because for me, this is all about having fun and going on adventures and romanticizing the normal small town life and just enjoying living in my friend's era. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to see vlogs of me going on all of these adventures. I'm definitely gonna vlog the Eras tour movie, the craft fair, how I exercise with pots, days in my life of owning a small business, doing fall activities, and more. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Sarah C. Wilde if you want to stay up to date with my fun small town adventures. And check out my shop and YouTube channel called We Could Be Heroes Designs for all the fangirling fun. Remember to like this video and comment below things that you are excited to do before the end of the year, and I will see you in my next video.